I'm Zander. I'm the co-founder and CTO of Spara. We are a go-to-market platform for AI agents. So we founded the company in January of 2024. This is both my second company as well as my co-founder company. And so we came into it knowing a little bit about how valuable it is to hire senior people from day one, but also not being ready to hire senior people in every area of the company on day one. So the idea of getting to work with a senior engineering leader, a senior product design leader right out of the gate made a ton of sense to us. We didn't have any full-time team members yet. I was doing all of the design and coding and product management and market. So you're sort of hiring yourself out of every job. And Mark was just obviously a fantastic product designer, but also very comfortable in that chaotic situation, very good at working remotely with us, very good at taking on some product management, user interview type work. And again, just like having someone senior from day one as a founder means you're actually hiring yourself out of a job, not transferring that amount of work to essentially management of someone junior, which can only be often just as much work or only slightly less work. That was my first experience hiring someone on a fractional basis. I had been a fractional product manager, engineer type person at various points in my career before I think a fractional existed. So I guess I knew it from the other side a little bit. So our tagline is the platform for go-to-market AI agents. Essentially what that means is we brought together AI agents across chat, email, and voice onto a single workflow orchestration layer. So that for the first time, marketing teams, sales teams, and post-sales teams can create pretty complicated workflows of automated customer or potential customer interactions. And so we have customers in totally different lines of work, and some of them are using Spara just to be kind of like a first point of contact with their sales team, and so that it's immediate and on 24/7 and can route you really effectively. Some have built out really complicated flows to help with customer onboarding, for example. But it's essentially recognizing that for basically ever, how a go-to-market team can interact with both potential and existing customers has been very determined by both human talent and human cost, and that reality doesn't exist anymore. And so we want to be part of that shift. So I'd worked in sort of like a healthcare company at first, which was sort of B2B, sort of B2C. So I'd worked with product designers in that realm, and then I'd worked on at a computer vision company that sold to enterprise and government. And so worked with a lot of product designers who had experience in that realm. And we were gearing more towards someone that was very good at the enterprise side of things, in particular, recognizing that the product that we're building is very complicated for who we're selling it to, right? So essentially bringing AI and technical concepts to sales, marketing, and other non-technical people at the company. And generally, I think of enterprise product designers as having done that before in their career. Yeah, it was really easy. I mean, so one, anytime you're thinking about working with a new recruiter or vendor or whatever we're calling, talent pool, I knew Eric for many years, not closely, but sort of in the professional sphere. We'd had the same job at a venture capital firm, although at different time periods. So immediately trusting him and respecting him and his ability to attract really good people to that network and help us find one, and that ended up being true. So today he's still the only product design contributor we've had at the company. So absolutely everything we've done, he has his fingerprints on. We had fractional engineers with Co-Fractional as well. And we knew much earlier on that we were not going to build a fractional engineering team. So for example, we have a wonderful head of engineering here now, and I think about 10 software and AI engineers. And those are roles that we knew we immediately had full-time capacity and bandwidth and money to hire for. And so that's why, that fractional role engineering was more short-lived. For Mark, it comes down to one, I've just worked with many product designers in my career, and I'm really confident that, especially during the first year of the company, we wouldn't have been able to attract anyone of his caliber to join us full time. And of the 20 million problems you have as a founder to solve on any given day, that was a really low one on the list because we had someone great on the team already effectively. We are going to start hiring full-time product designers soon, and Mark's super supportive of that, and we're still going to work with him. But it was pretty mutual. We've decided as a company, we're only going to hire people full-time based in New York City, and they come into the office. Mark lives in Spain. So it's also been a really good way to kind of balance the cultural requirements we have for long-term employees with having someone really talented from day one that doesn't exactly have to conform to that standard that everyone else has. So everyone's in Slack, everyone's in Linear on the tech team, and even the go-to-market team uses it a little bit. Everything I do with Mark is ticketed in Linear, and he works in Figma. I work with Figma as well.